Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Marvel's Midnight Suns. We just got back from mission with with Deadpool and Ghost Rider. I was like, where did we just take on the mission? So we're going to go talk to them here in just a moment. Looks like we got a book club meeting tonight. He's outside at the moment, so yeah. Come over here and say hello to you. I guess we can't. Let's go check out the book club.
A few of us are meeting up tonight. It's a book club. You're probably busy, but if not, the others said I should invite you.
A book club?
Yeah, I didn't figure the great and powerful Hunter would be into a book club.
If it is worth reading, I am interested.
All our books are worth reading. Anyway, I'm headed to the meeting. I doubt it's your thing, but if you're interested, you could tag along.
After you.
Okay then.
I know about as much as you. Blade put this together. He's the person to ask.
I like the partitions.
Blade's giving you the stink eye. Or maybe he doesn't like the punch. Either way, I think he wants to speak with you.
Here's how this works. We pick out a book, we read the book, and then next meeting we talk about the book. It's my turn to pick, so give me a minute. I need to narrow it down.
What kind of book is a book club book?
The good ones, that's the plan at least.
Did you already talk about today's book?
Well, no, there isn't one for today.
What is the best book you have read so far?
None.
You have not read any books, but you are starting a book club?
Hunter, I've read half the books in the library. I have too many favorites to list. I meant I have no book club favorites yet.
You are being evasive, and I do not know why.
This is technically our first meeting.
I thought this was a regular thing you did.
Yeah, I want it to be. Doesn't matter how sharp your weapons are if your mind is as dull as a brick. Just give me some space. I need to find the right book if I'm going to. I need to pick the right book, okay?
All right.
I hope I have time for this. I used to be in one of these with my friend Jess, but it fell apart.
What happened?
I got reassigned, she had a kid, aliens invaded, the usual.
Aliens?
Yeah, it's been a busy decade.
This is the first book club I've been to that didn't devolve into a knockdown, drag-out fight.
Must have been some book club.
A few years back, Bruce and Tony started an Avengers literature circle. First book chosen was Banner's favorite. Tony hated it. Said it was the worst poetry he'd ever read. That a mascara-blinded lab monkey could have written it better. I still don't know what that means. Turned out, it wasn't Banner's favorite book. It was Hulk's.
Oh no.
We lost 2 floors of Avengers Tower before he calmed down.
What happened next?
Black Widow invoked the "this is why we can't have nice things" rule and banned book clubs from meeting at the tower.
All right, I made my decision.
So, what is it going to be?
The first book we'll read for book club will be The Art of War by Sun Tzu.
Ooh, a classic.
Yep, that's an old book.
Way older than The Hunter.
Ah, The Art of War. I read that when I was 12.
Well, then you could reread it. See if you gain a new perspective. Our time is tight, I get it. But stop by the library and read the book before the next meeting. But I hope you read the whole thing. This book is one of my favorites.
The katana gave that away.
Yeah, I'm always around if you want to chat about it.
I'll save it for the next book club.
I could chat about it.
Nah, I'm good.
Good girl, Charlie.
Hunter. I think that went well. Carol seemed to enjoy herself. What do you think?
Blade, did you start a book club so Carol would join it?
No. Yes, sort of. We were talking about books, and I may have suggested the two of us read a book and talk about it. Captain America overheard and expressed interest. Carol said I was starting a book club, and he asked if he could join.
Then what?
What was I supposed to do? Say no to Captain America?
Knowledge is the key to a person's heart.
You think?
It might be the key to Carol's heart.
The key to mine is a silver stake, so you got the better end of the deal. Glad you came, Hunter, but don't forget to do the reading.
All right, I will.
I'm not kidding.
Don't really need either of these, to be honest. I guess don't matter. I think we're gonna probably break it apart anyway. All right, let's see. Guess we should go to sleep soon.
Oh, hey there, fellow night owl.
Man, that was a hell of a ride, partner.
Magic, are you all right?
No, Hunter, I am not. And neither is Limbo. The dark energy is increasing.
This danger you feel, have you given more thought to what could be causing it?
Yes, but I do not want to say it out loud.
It is all right to feel fear, Magic.
I am not afraid, Hunter. It's just... once I say his name, he becomes real again. Words have power. I do not want to give him any more than he already has.
He?
If I am right, you will see soon enough. But tonight, that's all I can say.
It's interesting she appears to be drinking out of like a little goblet like what we have.
Why, hello, Hunter.
Glad to have
Ah, I love the smell of victory. It's spicy.
All right, I think we go to bed. Unless we can talk to Captain Marvel now. Yes, we can.
Hey, Hunter. What do defeated Hydra agents say?
What are you up so late reading?
The twisted brain drippings of that psycho Faustus? This journal is like a love letter to Aleister Crowley, the Necronomicon, Jack the Ripper, and Charles Manson. All remixed into some nightmarish open mic poetry. I'm going to be up all night trying to make sense of it. See if it helps us find our way back into the sanctum.
You are exhausted, Carol. Get some rest. You can crack Faustus's code tomorrow.
It's not that I don't appreciate the sentiment, Hunter, but I'll tap out when I'm ready. Besides, if I went to sleep right now, this nightmare juice would be sure to terrorize me with bad dreams. And when I say bad dreams, I don't mean Lovecraftian demons or Cenobites. I mean being stuck at a 12-hour poetry slam in the East Village. You know, real horror. Listen to this crap. Lilith, your name is a black hole for men like me to lose their souls. How I await to be suffocated in your arms. Choke on the dark tendrils of your hair. Murder me, goddess, and I will help you murder this dimension.
These are just the ramblings of a madman. No rhyme or reason to be found.
There must be something helpful here. Well, I ought to get back to burning the midnight oil. I got about 400 pages to go of this crap. I'll let you know what I find out.
Fun. Didn't realize we had a rare blueprint available. I mean, I think we can get rid of a lot of these, but maybe hold on to them a little bit longer just to make sure. Well, okay, anything that's not a light ability, because I think we're just keep holding on to the light abilities, I think we can go ahead and get rid of. And if I'm wrong, we can always recraft it later, right? Because these are all, most of these are basics. I'll keep the Holy Flame. And I'll probably keep the Holy Spark just in case we want to plug one of those back in. Deadly Ground, I think we'll keep rid of that as well. Alright, that'll get us a bunch of stuff for now. Okay, I'm okay with that. Anything over here? Alright, let's go to sleep so we can get up and do some artifact stuff tomorrow. Hunter, I've foreseen a bond growing between us, a fortuitous outcome, I assure you. I fear you're losing too much of your time to the mundane mediocrities and daily drudgeries. You need to restore your sense of wonder and imagination, to peek behind the veil and see the delicate machinery of the universe laid bare. In summary, you need a break. Shall we take one together? Sure.
What is that strange ripple in the air? It is not quite wind.
I knew you would sense it. It's the transmigration of life essences from one level of existence to the next.
Human souls?
No. Insects, birds, other creatures. The Abbey is a waypoint where the veil between planes is quite thin. During quiet times such as this, you can actually feel it happening. I didn't want you to miss it.
That was thoughtful of you to think of me, Doctor.
If I am anything, Hunter, it's full of thoughts. Maybe too many, swirling around in my head, crashing against each other in a chaotic cosmos of ideas that is the madness of my mind. Reminding myself that I'm just a small part of the whole of creation is a way I calm it. It also reminds us of what's at risk of vanishing completely if your mother gets her way.
Indeed.
But I have a feeling that with a life force like yours in play, that won't happen.
Nice. Compliment value increased. Oh, I forgot to change hers to... I wish there was like a global ability for this, but we'll just change hers to change daily. Guess we can go ahead and set his to change daily just so we don't forget later. I think this is important, but I don't know. Might as well have some fun with it, right? Smolder. A bit low on money. I don't know. Just a couple for each of them. Cool. That's enough for now. I mean, we spent probably more than we should have, but what else are we going to use that stuff for?
Good morning, Hunter. Got a minute to chat?
You wanted to speak, Captain America?
Please, call me Steve or Cap. I know I'm a newer kid on the block, but I'm noticing some major divisions within this team. All the interpersonal drama is pulling focus from the real danger, Lilith.
I have witnessed the divisions, and I must do a better job of resolving the conflicts at hand.
Hardest lessons hit the closest to our hearts. Leading others is never straightforward or easy. It's definitely not all on your shoulders, but I respect you for taking accountability. Don't forget that you're the only one of us who's beaten Lilith and paid the ultimate price for it. You stand out here as a leader. The Midnight Suns, Strange, Carol, Tony, even me. We all look to you for our cues. It's a responsibility, and it's a tough one.
I have been a weapon all my life, to be wielded and directed by others. Leadership ability is not my forte. I would appreciate a few pointers.
Just the fact that you're willing to learn means you're on the right track.
I would benefit from your honest appraisal.
Take it step by step and build some bridges between teammates. We're all tired, but some team building might be what we need. Even if it's just blowing off a little steam. Times like this, it's easy to forget we're all on the same side. You've already made the ultimate sacrifice once before. I've been there. I know what it's like to be asked to do it again and again. It doesn't get easier, but you get stronger and better at making the hard calls. I've given you a lot to process, but let's pick up this conversation again soon.
Imagine if we hadn't caught Banner and Wanda. What if they caught us by surprise instead?
I was thinking about something. When we slept, we actually saw a grave of what's her name? Agatha. Where was that? Is it over here? Because I'm wondering if what we see when we dream has any bearing on anything. So it is actually this one up here. It might not. Actually, this is just her altar, isn't it? This isn't her actual grave. I thought her grave was up here somewhere, though. Or the statue, whatever it was. Obviously, I don't remember where it was. I think it was more towards the middle, wasn't it? Isn't that where we met her originally? And it might be nothing. I just, was thinking, you know what? I should go investigate some of these just to make sure it's nothing. Don't remember where it was. Oh, is this it? Okay, this is it. But I don't see anything here, so I guess it was just a nothing. All right, fair enough. I'm actually gonna check in here real quick, just make sure there's nothing changed inside here. Don't see anything. Still got that box to open at some point, I guess. Alright, well, let's go talk to who? Looks like Iron Man.
Nico, Magic, how are they? They won't speak to me.
They're holding up, all things considered. But I wouldn't expect them to talk.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Guess this is kind of a way to guide us through some of the things that we might have missed along the way.
Thanks, Hunter. To snap Lilith's hold on Banner, we're gonna have to get creative.
Agatha always knew how to put a smile on my face.
Caretaker's not spoken a word to me all day. It's been lovely.
Let's touch base.
I see. I understand they're still angry. I just don't want them to feel alienated from the team.
Then you shouldn't have made them feel alienated.
I know, I know. I will try and make amends. Hunter, hello.
Alright, I think we go back to Tony.
There's my Hunter. Awesome. Thanks, Hunter.
Cool. Let's get our stuff researched.
I could not have predicted this outcome, but it is intriguing.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? How long did you say you were exposed to this thing? How's that for quality workmanship?
Modded cards. Interesting. I mean, I don't want Merciless because it's a dark card. I mean, a second Pinata would be fine, but we're about to get a second one, potentially, if we want one, by just grabbing this. I mean, the chain, too, is great, and I think we'll grab this one just because it's modified, see what it does.
What have you brought me today? This really is... Generations ago, these were quite the rage.
Nice. Alright, so we get all the 5s now, which will Obviously, we've got a couple of these we can pick up at some point. We'll finish the food truck. I think that's okay. Oh, I don't want to... I did that wrong. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I meant to craft an actual ability.
What are we building today?
Does she have anything that we need to craft?
So, do you have much experience with smithing? Perhaps you should put your suit on for this.
Where do you think I got the suit, Doc?
I assume through some sort of elaborate computer-aided precision manufacturing process.
Both our Bands of Fire
Well,
and
that's how it is
Fury
now,
are not
sure,
upgraded.
but the very first one I hammered out with my own 2 hands.
Oh, that seems improbable.
2 marked would be nice.
You're a wizard.
Remind me not to ask you about anything ever.
It's a pretty good one as well. I think we craft this.
All right, now we're talking.
And I think we craft the Fury. Just go ahead and get those both upgraded if we can.
Ooh, I can picture Hydra turning tail already.
Still have a rare blueprint available. Another retribution wouldn't be bad. Actually, I don't like that one that much. Discard a random card
Right,
is
here's the
not
plan. I'll hit this thing with the
fun.
big hammer, and you transform it into something useful.
That's all I can expect of your contribution, then? No materials analysis, no tactical projections, nothing?
Nope, I'm feeling hands-on today. Just gonna hammer stuff and see how it goes. You do your thing.
I mean, I did just pick up a Spread the Love. Getting another one of these would be pretty cool. Oh, it actually drops it down, but we get more in Fuegos. Interesting. Alright, check yours. Oh yeah, Retribution. What about Blade? Savage? It's a lot of damage to a target that has block. No, let's go for it.
This should give you a boost.
Alright, that's a couple of them. Start with those, see where that gets us.
We could go a few rounds.
Time's wasting, Hunter.
Upgrading modified ability does not require a second copy of the ability, but does
Not
cost more
everyone wants
essence.
my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
Draw a card for each KO, which is really nice. I mean, it's going to use up a lot of our hero essence, but I think that's probably okay. It seems like it's going to be worthwhile. Which does mean we're probably not going to be able to upgrade their stuff, because I bet their stuff takes hero essence. It does. Yeah, that's fine. Man, we just need lots of hero essence. Alright, fair enough. Well, let's go on a mission, see if we can get some hero essence.
I don't believe anyone can make sense of Dr. Faustus's ramblings.
Oh, can I find
I'm here if you need
a few credits around the
Told you there'd be trouble for crossing care.
the Abbey? Probably not. I guess we'll get it quickly enough. Epic blueprints. That's not bad. Some credits. Got a couple story missions. More artifacts. Intel caches, blueprints. Lots of good stuff. I feel like we should do one of the story missions. Maybe we do another Deadpool story mission, just because it's fresh and new. And then I think we'll get back to the one of these story missions after that. We're gonna look at the vampire problem.
Ooh, when are we gonna slay some vamps?
We aren't going anywhere. This is a solo job.
You know how boring solo jobbing by yourself is? Come on!
No way. You're too distracting. I need to be focused out there.
This could be a great bonding experience for us. We could touch steaks.
Blade, you should bring Deadpool.
Ha! See? Let me go put on my vampire hunting undies.
Thanks a lot, Hunter.
I had to learn to work with you. So should he.
But you aren't Deadpool. I've got something.
No, don't tell me. You dead cat wrapped in cabbage? What? What is that?
That is a hemolisk.
The face not even a shemalisk could love. If that is a face. Because maybe it's... Okay. Definitely not the face.
It's a vampire egg sac, which means now we're on the lookout for...
Vampire bacon sack? Huh? Get it?
What do we have? A full infestation?
If we're lucky.
Then I suggest you eliminate the threat before the vampires can get any stronger.
On it.
Or we pop that sucker like a giant zit. Yeah, no, your idea's great too.
Destroy the hemolisks and defeat all vampires. Hemolisk dark incubation decreases when any card is played. Once dark incubation reaches 0, the hemolisk will hatch a brood of vampire minions. Take out the hemolisk quickly to avoid being overrun. Cool.
Do what you can down there, Blade, and try not to lose your cool with that merc.
Cough!
All
Did you
right.
forget I can hear you? That's okay. Probably just a senior moment.
I wouldn't poke that hornet's nest if I were you.
There's a lot here.
Great with fossils. She probably just needs her daytime meds and a nap.
Now listen here, you little...
Oh, I love you too, Grammy.
All right, definitely think we start with a quick shot on one of the guys that, you know, just is out here that can take some damage and die instantly. Let's do this guy back here.
With extreme pressure.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
Okay, let's start. I would like to do the chain, I think. I'd like to chain it to this thing, though. So I guess we'll chain 1, 2, 3.
Get some.
Get a little damage on that thing.
Give the mother my regards in hell.
Which allows us to do more with the Relentless.
They're mine. It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
Alright, well, none of the targets have blocks, so I don't know that this is the right move. I'm gonna reroll that one. Honestly, I think we just finish this thing off, get done with it. So there's one less we have to worry about.
Bad luck for you,
I mean, the other one's going to
Never
pop.
seen that
But
before.
that's kind of inevitable. And we could do some damage by running up, popping, you know, throwing this, kicking this guy into it. Or I guess kicking this guy into it, maybe. Let's plan on moving up here, kicking you into this thing. Not much damage. And it is going to pop here in a... Well, I guess it's per card play, so it's actually not going to pop till our next turn. So, I guess this is okay.
Maybe you should try something
These are pretty rough.
new. Hemolisks aren't something you just stumbled on out in the open. There must be a major infestation here.
I mean, we could hero combo this thing just to make sure it's completely done.
Ordinarily, something's off here.
And that's probably the right move. And that way, all we have to do is deal with these other guys.
The plot thickens.
Just imagine if we trained for this.
Okay. Did lose all our heroism, but I think that's okay. I think I'm going to grab this one first. Hoping we get it quick or something. Alright, we did get a quick strike. I'm gonna go just right into a stake and just kill off one of these guys. It's probably a good move. Since we can't... Well... No, I guess we can still quick strike the little minion before we do that.
Time to bleed. These fanatics are always the same. Get back. It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
Can't quite hit you with that. What we can do though is... Because I don't think it counts as a move, right? We can move you to here. Right, or is that... Does that... I can't remember if that counts as a move. Okay, it does count as a move. Couldn't remember for some reason if it did or not. I'm assuming you did not have a way to hit him, right? No, okay. Alright, that's fine. No biggie. I couldn't remember, and it's fine. It wasn't like we're going to do much anyway. That blade hurts.
Those hemolisks are birthing new breed vampires at an alarming rate.
Oh, these aren't the neck-biting handsy types from the movies. Whatever happened to them?
I killed most of them.
Blade? I think you might be my soulmate.
Don't get any ideas. And I thought Man-Thing was ugly.
It's probably a good time to use this because we will get some health back.
Come get it. Even the best can get better.
Mucho!
I think you got him.
I should probably feel bad about that. Ouch!
Easy enough.
Oh, good. The healing factor will fix me up. You do know I have a healing factor, right?
Well done, you two.
What the?
I'll come with. Or should I just stay? Right. Okay. Good talk.
What kind of monster is that?
Just off me, overgrowth piece of stuff.
Fun. Do these still have bleeds on them? Doesn't look like they do. Defeat all vampires to protect the civilians. Vampires with feeding frenzy will attack civilians after a number of hero abilities cards are played. Defeat those vampires before the timer expires or the heroes will lose. Focus on defeating the vampires with feeding frenzy first. If any civilian is attacked, the mission is lost. Vampires spawned from hemolisks will have feeding frenzy. Great.
The vampires are attempting to infect and turn a civilian. Don't let them.
This is gonna be fun. I really need to be able to have the bleed. I guess we get rid of one of these. And I think we get rid of one of these. Okay. That's not really helpful. I mean, quick is fine. Not really all that helpful. So we have 5, 6, and 9. Man, I really need to bleed. I guess I could draw one more just to hope that we get something. It's not ideal.
Insert catchphrase here. Smell the rainbow.
I mean, how big is this? Not quite big enough to get those. And I can kill 2 of those guys at least. I can kill one of these guys and do some damage to one of the guys that's gonna frenzy. I mean, I definitely feel like the chains are useful. I feel like the quick is useful. Death from above, maybe. And we've got to do it quick. We got to kill something. That's going to annoy me. Most of them seem to be attacking Deadpool, so let's get rid of one of those. I guess we'll just get rid of this one over here.
Watch me. You kissed the mother with that mouth?
Still really got to kill this guy, though. And that thing. I mean, I think at this point we chain this thing 3 times. I just don't have any of the bleed. That's really annoying. I can also just chain to these guys just to clear out some of them.
Playtime. Your mother.
I mean, I think this thing's going to pop no matter what we do. I think we've got to... Death from above you. because I got to kill you off.
That's a neat trick.
We can blow this up, kill him. Also probably just knock him back into something. Can knock that into that, do a little bit of damage there. We'll probably use a bit of our heroism here, aren't we? Oh, that's going to hurt the civilian. So, can we just knock you back? Can't kill you. Wow. I think if we do that though, we can then throw this at you, finish you off.
I'm gonna get ya!
And then knock this thing into that back there. Do a little bit more damage.
Step right up, 10 yards straight.
Throw this at this guy. I mean, I'd like to kill that guy, but doing a little bit of damage to this guy is probably a good idea. Although right now we have enough to do at least a heroism thing. I might hold off because I can always do that next turn, right? Well, and if it's still close by. I think this is probably about as good as we're going to get.
That's not supposed to hurt. Haven't seen a feeding frenzy in years. Not the vampires I'm used to killing.
Aren't you normally death incarnate to them? They aren't fleeing in terror.
None of this is normal. These new breed vampires don't know my name.
Maybe you're slipping since you started moonlighting with the Midnight Suns.
Yeah, keep digging that grave.
I mean, obviously we've got to accept that it's gonna pop, right? So we're just gonna start with this card.
Here it comes. I'll put this to good use.
Okay, so a chain here will put a bleed on a bunch of stuff. I also have steak, which is really nice.
Who's next? Give the mother my regards in hell.
This is getting dangerous. And then I want a hunger here. It's not much, but it's something. And it's free.
You asked for it.
And actually, I should be able to pinata. Oh, I can't quite pinata all of these guys. Pinata 2 of them, but then we lose. Oh, I need a chain. We're done if I don't chain. Can I throw anything at it? Can I knock it back? It does kill it. Okay, good. And that should not count as a card play.
Back Sinking them deep today.
And then I can pinata these two.
It's about time.
Which this thing should die once it bleeds once. We got redraws and things, but I don't think I need them. Because this thing should die this next turn. This thing will get a big chunk of health. I could throw something at it just to help it out a little bit. And that's probably not the worst idea in the world.
Are we excited?
Alright, I think both those things actually die once I hit end turn.
Just because I heal doesn't mean I don't feel.
Alright, that's pretty big.
Keep it up. Don't lose control.
We won't let you down, Grammy.
Alright, well then we'll just quick these last couple of guys. Gives us some bleeds, but it's not the end of the world.
It's a El Más Excelente. Bad luck to you, friendo.
Like it or not, you all seem to work surprisingly well together.
We saved the civilians!
Something's wrong. Something's changed.
Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm gonna go with new benches.
Vampires attacking civilians in plain sight? That's not vampire protocol.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's really not.
Do you think anyone would notice if I just left you here?
They'll know. Okay, okay. You want answers? I'll call my client. Not here. Back home. Where we're safe from client bots.
Home? You mean my home? The Abbey, which is absolutely 100% not your home? Make the call.
Look, it's late in Latveria now. There's that whole time zone thing, and my client is a physician, you know, working those long physician hours.
Oh, what?
Sweetest guy, but he's a real bear when he's grumpy.
All right. Well, that was actually kind of a fun mission. Dealing with all the vampires. Bit of a long episode, but it's okay. We got through it. All right, we're gonna put a cut in there. When we come back, keep on keeping on. I do appreciate you guys watching, though. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.